Now's the time to spring into savings on a new Mazda at Team Mazda. Right now, get 1.9% financing on the new 24 Mazda CX-5, named the #1 compact SUV. The time to save is now on your new Mazda at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda on Airline.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to 9 News Now. I'm Tisha Powell. We begin today with news from the East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office. This morning, they announced the creation of a new unit called the Gang Intelligence and Enforcement Unit. The group will be a multi-division full-time unit and will work together with all current divisions to mitigate recent violent crimes within the community, which the Sheriff's Office believe have mostly been committed by a small percentage of such gangs. And closing arguments ended just over 5 hours ago in the trial of Jace Boyd. 61-year-old Danny Buckley was begging for money when he walked up to Boyd and his wife at their vehicle. Boyd says the two got into a confrontation before he claims he shot Buckley in self-defense. Our team is in the courtroom. We will update you the moment jurors deliver a verdict. Outages are still a serious concern in our viewing area, with thousands of East and West Feliciana residents without power, then nearly half of the people in those parishes remaining in the dark. We'll continue to keep you updated throughout the day. And that widespread damage in West Feliciana Parish is still forcing the school system to switch to remote learning through Monday. According to the West Feliciana Parish school system, crews are still working to clear the roadways and allow buses to get through. And schools in East Feliciana Parish will also be closed tomorrow. They're expecting to return to class on Monday. Now let's take a look outside. What a difference a day makes. Absolutely beautiful out there after the storms we had yesterday. Jared Silverman is in the Weather Center with the latest. Jared.
Tisha, you took the words right out of my mouth. That's exactly what I was going to say. Beautiful picture. You are looking live over the Falls River and Our Lady of the Lake Sky 9. We actually did get up to 75. I was a little skeptical because it was thick cloud cover this morning. It was really cool out there. Still breezy though. We do have that wind advisory that's been in effect throughout the day, and it's going to stay in effect area wide until 6 p.m. Thereafter, once it gets dark outside, wind should begin to relax a little bit. Macomb at 70. That's a far cry from the 50s you had this morning. Hammond at 72. Gonzales checking in the mid 70s, and it looks like temperatures should level off. We're pretty much on our daytime high. Nothing doing on our live local radar. We zoom all the way out and we see there's that back edge of the cloud cover. It was so pesky this morning, but now high pressure moves in. Dry air is here, and it looks like it is here to stay, and we're going to be in some really good shape. Now, again, we're still going to be breezy with winds out of the northwest at about 20 miles per hour, but again, the winds start to die down this evening. Forecast for this evening, the overnight low 49 degrees, so you may want the extra layer for the kiddos, especially tomorrow morning, but it looks like we're going to remain totally clear and dry. Let's shift gears and talk a little bit about your traffic now. For the most part, things have been relatively quiet. We're hoping they're going to stay that way, but this, of course, after the 3:30 hour when things begin to pick up. I-10 Mississippi River Bridge, the normal areas that are slow, stop and go, and the normal areas coming back westbound on I-10. You see right by the 10-12 split, just to the south of town center. That's usually where things really start to slow down, and that's the case right now. I-10 Bonacary Spillway to the north of Canada, the big airport, but it shouldn't affect your commute between here and Armstrong. So if you're trying to catch a flight out there, I think you'll be okay. But I-10 east from the LA 415 to the 1012, that's not good. That's 36 minutes. The average speed just over 10 miles per hour. I-10 east from the 1012 to Nicholson looks better, and there's your drive out to Armstrong right now, looking good. Pretty much a normal time, normal speed, 63 minutes, 63 miles per hour, and Tisha will send it over to you.
Sounds good, Jared. Thank you. Well, if the weather stays clear into the weekend, you may certainly want to make your way to downtown for Live After 5. The free concert series returns this Friday night from 5 to 8 with the Groovy 7 Band. This year, they're new to the series this year, a second line parade led by the Brass Hearts Brass Band, weaving its way down 3rd Street and finishing at Boudreaux and Thibodeau's for the official after party. The Federal Communications Commission has adopted new rules that require internet providers to use broadband labels for packages they are selling. Large-scale firms are required to begin displaying those descriptions in April, and providers with 100,000 customers must adopt the practice by October. The labels will detail what you are receiving and what is contributing to the price of your service. And remember, the 9 News app is a great way to keep up with things going on in our area. If you haven't already, be sure to download the 9 News app. I'm Tisha Powell. Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in 25 minutes for 9 News at 4.
If you're looking for the perfect companion for family fun and adventure, or wanting to find adventure beyond the ordinary, experience all that the Toyota Tundra has to offer. Save on your new Tundra right now at Team Toyota, I-12 and O'Neill.